Hello guys and welcome, this is iPlay 4K, and in this video I would like to show you Alien Isolation in 8K resolution, 8192 pixels by 4320 pixels with 3 Titan X Super Clocked Edition and SLI that are running at stock, but 3 Titan X at stock they came from manufacturing. Alright, so the rest of the computer specs will be in the video description. Go ahead and check it out. So you can see our presets. I'm going to run today 2 benchmarks. Alien Isolation has a benchmark that you can run under the Steam, and I'm going to show you how to do this during this video as well. So I'm going to run 2 presets. One is going to be everything maxed out and everything will be set to ultra, and the second preset will be everything will be set to high, just to see what kind of frames per second we can have after those 2 benchmarks. And the Alien Isolation game generating a file after the benchmark that we're going to study after each benchmark. So let me go ahead and demonstrate you the options that we have today under the video visual settings. So as you saw, we have everything at maximum right now, but anti-aliasing was off. To be able to run the benchmark, you're going to close the game, go to Steam, right click on the game, and under the launch options you gotta type benchmark. Basically just dash a benchmark. Let me go ahead and show it to you. Just go ahead and follow what I'm doing and you're going to be just fine. As you saw guys, I set the benchmark and then I can click play button and it's going to execute not the game but the benchmark with our current settings. So let's have a look. Keep in mind our resolution is again at 8K, 8192 pixels by 4320, everything set to maximum but no anti-aliasing. Right now we can see the scalability over the SLI, it's weak, now it's getting better, 80% almost, okay 90, now it's even better, so it's 57 frames per second average, 59, 56 average. This SLI scalability is poor in this game. At this benchmark, at the beginning it's going to be excellent, right now it's excellent, 99, 98% on GPU load, but then in the end of the benchmark it's going to be very poor and it's going to go to like 20 frames per second, and you will see my scalability will be below 40% per GPU, so it doesn't scaling 3 SLI. I will be also benching this at 4K, but it's going to be individual video with 3 Titan X, and then I'm going to bench with the 4-way Titan X and SLI, this benchmark 3-way and 2-way, and compare between them in 8K and 4K, but it's going to be individual videos over the iPlay 4K YouTube channel, so make sure to check those benchmarks as well. Here we go, 57, 53, 55 frames per second, 50, 48, and now in this room it's going to go to 20, and check our scalability, it's going to go like below 40%. Yeah, even 17 frames per second right now, 16, and it's below 40. scalability on the GPUs. So it doesn't scale in 3-way SLI. I'm just curious how it's going to do 2-way, and I'm just curious how it's going to do 4-way. Maybe it's the issue at the 8K resolution, but the game is ready for the 8K, or maybe it's the issue with the 4K resolution as well. It's just maybe issue of the SLI, because this game is purely designed for AMD only. So I'm going to go ahead and run the game again. I'm going to go to launch options. I'm going to delete the benchmark. I'm going to run the game again. I'm going to pause at that point. I'm going to go and set preset to high. But before that, let me go ahead and open the benchmark file, and we're going to go ahead and study this. Our summary average frames per second is 28.46 frames per second. As you can see from right to left, it has the benchmark name, it has the maximum FPS and average FPS. So if you will go and look at the top, you can see at one point at the large shadow scale, we're receiving 16.41. So this was what killed it. Let me go ahead and pause, and we're going to come back to the video options. Okay guys, I'm at the video options. I just paused the video. I just want you to watch at the black screen and while it's going to load. And now we're going to just change level of details to ultra, shadow mapping to ultra, from ultra to high, level of detail, shadow mapping from ultra to high, and particles from ultra to high. We're gonna save it and we're gonna bench it again. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, open up the right click on the game, set the benchmark value under the launch options. Here we go, it's running now. As again, everything set to high, those values, but everything else at the maximum. No anti-aliasing. 8K, 8192 pixels by 4320 pixels. Let's see what the result will be now, and by how many frames per second we can increase, because at high it's still very playable with the almost with the maximum visuals, and it's acceptable. I can accept high and 8K versus ultra at 4K, but let's go ahead and have a look how many FPS and if this will be comfortable. Right now, as you can see, it's comfortable. 40, 48. Now it's a little bit dropping to just a little bit to 26. So it means that it's not fully optimized. At some point, the level is not optimized for the SLI. Right now, it is 62, and I saw like 65 frames per second, and you saw my GPU loads was 99% per each. GPU 1, GPU 2, GPU 3, and even 50 right now when it's like below 80. but the game is not optimized for 3-way SLI, unfortunately. So my point is try to run it at 2-way and 4-way at a different video at 8K and with 4 Titan X, and we're going to find out if this is just 3-way SLI problem, maybe 2-way will be optimized, or the whole game engine is not optimized for the EVGA SLI. There's a big possibility. Over here it's 24, 25, as you can see, 24, higher than it was, but not that much at high, so we're probably going to stick at about 35 frames per second average. Let's have a look, but it's still not comfortable because sometimes it's going to 24 frames per second. But let's go ahead and study the file and check it out. As you can see, folks, our summary FPS, the average will be 34.27, and if you will look up, you can see that it's 2320, 2467, 44, 26, 52. So we have different levels below 30 frames per second average, and this is not acceptable. So this way, game doesn't support 3-way SLI, at least with Titan X, and pretty understandable because the game pretty much made for the AMD GPUs. But I'm going to test it with 2-way and 4-way Titan X and SLI in the next video. Don't miss it out. I also will be testing this with the 3-way SLI in 4K as well, so we can deeply study this experiment with the Alien installation. Alright, thank you so much, guys. Please thumbs up. That's how big my thumb at this King Kong screen, and or like this video so more people can see it. Please support me. Your comments are welcome, but please be nice. Subscribe for more cool videos. I will see you till the next great videos. Peace.